so glad you're back. I can't wait to see you. To which
I got
she didn't
him.
respond.
I got him.
Next day rolls around. She texts me. We need to talk. No good news in.
All right, let me see what we got. Simple.
I'm so glad you're back.
I had it anyway.
The history of ever has ever come
Simple,
after.
I will beat your ass. Watch your mouth.
We need to talk.
I will beat your ass, nigga.
I gotta stop fucking drinking soda. Stop. My mom used to have to rub my leg. I used to have to crawl. She had to rub my leg.
I've definitely had.
This is a question that a lot of guys will ask themselves at least once in their life, right? It's a question that I've asked myself more than a couple times. Nowadays, I live by a code of ethics and principles that don't allow me to go backwards and try to rekindle an old flame. But I wasn't always like this. I can think of 2 times in my life where I did exactly just that. Now, the first time was completely by accident, right? A girl that I really liked broke up with me, and then a couple months later came back asking for a second chance. Now, at the time, I had no clue as to why this happened. I just thought she had a change of heart, you know, realized that I was a great guy, and she...
Listen, if your bitch leave you and then come back months later, she was a whore. She went to see how her thoughting would go, and she got sick of it. So she wants to come back to your good ass. I'm letting you know, at least 3 niggas killed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've made a mistake. But now that I'm older and been around the block a couple more times, I realize why she came back. And I think it's a story worth sharing, not so that you can try and win back an old love, because you're better off moving on.
Listen,
but
bro.
because this would have been useful information to me when I was young.
Let me give y'all a little example, right? For instance, there's this girl I know, and she was telling me about her homegirl situation, and her homegirl broke up with her nigga, right? And what she told him was, I'm just not ready to be in a relationship right now. I want to like work on me. Yo, shorty had another nigga pulling up on her the same day. I'm telling you, partner. Listen, bro, love yourself, kings. Love yourself. Women love to talk about how niggas move on so fast. Boy, listen. Before a girl breaks up with you, I promise you, she has at least 3 to 4 niggas in her phone as fallback plans. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I promise you. Ask any smart nigga. If shorty breaks up, before y'all break up, right? Like, look at the last month you and your ex were together. First off, she's distant. Off rip. And I'm telling you, bruh. On God, I promise you. I lie to you not. If any of y'all niggas are cool with y'all exes, right? Or civil at least. Ask her straight up. If she's honest, right? Be like, keep it a stack with me. Before we broke up, you already had like an idea like who your roster was going to be, right? I promise you 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, yeah. Every bitch has fallbacks, bro. Every bitch. No cap. Okay. So if your bitch leave you, and she's like, hey, especially if you was a nigga who didn't really have nothing. Like, if you a nigga who was ain't shit and you was really doing her, dogging her, okay, cool. Right? But if you was a good nigga and she just leaves you because she said, I wasn't feeling it, I need to find myself, she wants to be a hoe. She wants to experience other penis. That's really what it is. That's what it breaks down to. You feel me? She really just wants to go see what the world's cocks have to offer. That's really it. And I am one of them world's cocks. Now let me stop.
Hopefully, there is some 17-year-old dude out there that this video will teach something to. So, you remember Taylor, right? First appeared in my Toxic High School Relationship series, then in my church camp video. This is the girl that this story is about. We met around the beginning of summer, between my junior and senior year.
Beating the coochie man.
Young Scum, appreciate the 4 months, bro.
ScumTKers, I appreciate you. Also, happy birthday to me and X.
Happy birthday. X's birthday was yesterday, but happy birthday to you and X. Happy birthday, rest in peace to that boy, Jose.
Of high school. It was during the SAT test. We were standing outside the testing center where my eye was caught by this cute little Asian-y, Latina-y girl that was just standing by herself. And I had recognized her from the girls' basketball team because she was the best player on the team, right? Could shoot lights out from 3, and she was one of the best ball handlers on the team. So I see her, and for
Is that
whatever
her?
reason, I decided to go over and talk to her. You know, shoot the
The beating the coochie
Stay fly. Appreciate the 8 months, buddy.
breeze. And you know how this shit goes from here. I get her number, we start texting, I'm flirting, she's flirting. And before you know it, we're hanging out, fooling around, and in no time at all, I am in love with this girl. So fast forward to like end of June, beginning of July, we're halfway through the summer break. The SATs are nothing but a distant
Dude, I appreciate
memory.
it, bitch.
And this girl has now become my sun, moon, and stars. So one day, she tells me that her family
Hey, a little word of advice. An old head at Home Depot. Nigga been married 45 years or some shit. He said, you want a happy marriage? Never keep all your eggs in one basket, partner. And that's just how it was. You feel me? A little word of advice to you young niggas out there. Never keep all your eggs in one basket. Because when you drop that basket, them bitches break.
is going on a cruise and that they're going to be gone for a few weeks. Also, there will be Wi-Fi, but it's going to be limited and she's going to be busy with her family doing vacation.
She was starting on that cruise, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Her name was Taylor. Hey, he said he from... Wait. He said he from Texas? Chat, y'all remember about the story about that? How a girl gave me head on the cruise ship? And she said she was from Texas? What was her name again? Nah, I'm joking. The bitch I was fucking with was Asian, bro. I don't know what she is. Is his Taylor girl Asian?
So communication will be limited. And of course, me being young, dumb, and in love, I was very bummed out by this, you know? But what you gonna do? So I see her one more time
Nah, she Hispanic.
before she leaves. We make a big deal about not being able to see each other.
Nah,
We
it's cool,
kiss goodbye as if we never see each
That
other
would be
again.
crazy, I ain't gonna lie
And
to
then
you.
she set off on
Ooh,
vacation with
that
her
would be
family.
insane.
And just as she said, we didn't communicate much while she was gone. Maybe a couple of messages were sent back and forth over the course of the 3 weeks she was gone. But I managed to get through it, fueled by young love and the anticipation of the return of my Juliet. Finally, the day of her return arrives, and I remember texting her and not getting a response for most of that day. Eventually, she reaches out to me, but comes across distant. I probably responded right away, saying
He said she's Asian and Hispanic?
something like,
How old is YoungDon the Sauce God?
"I'm so glad you're back. I can't wait to see you." To which she didn't respond. Next day rolls around, she texts
Damn.
me, "We need to talk." No good news in the history of
25?
ever has ever come after "we need to
A year
talk."
older than
And
me?
my gut already knew that this was gonna be bad, but inexperience blinded me from
Nah, I'm joking.
the heartbreak train that was so clearly barreling towards me. So we meet up at a park that we hung out at a lot close to her house. And she broke up with me, nigga, surprise. She said some bullshit about making friends and freedom. I don't know what happened.
Chad. After the cruise, making friends and freedom. Wait,
About making friends and freedom.
she got fucked. She got fucked. Oh yeah. She not. Listen, you know what it was? She met somebody on the cruise and like being single for that little bit, like not having nobody tying her down and being able to do whatever she wants, gave her like a little bit of glimpse of what she could have. And
I don't know what happened on that cruise, but she probably just got digged down by some cool older guy with
hey, I
more game
respect
than
you.
me, and
I respect
that
you for
put
that.
things in perspective for
I
her.
respect you for
So
that.
when she came back to the lovesick
TK is adding up. You know what I mean? Hold on.
Clingy puppy that was a 17-year-old me, she wasn't into it anymore, which makes sense now. I mean, that's not a very uncommon story. But luckily, I was still naive enough to buy her story at the time, so I didn't fucking kill myself. But I was still very much heartbroken, right? And I remember trying to convince her to get back with me, which almost guaranteed that she was not gonna get back with me. You see, when a girl pulls away, the only appropriate response
is to backpedal like you a corner for the fucking Jets and you niggas is getting cooked and you a fourth string corner and you trying to buy some playing time. That's the appropriate thing to do. If a bitch starts dubbing you, don't ever chase her. Let it be. Chalk it to the game, bro. There's too many bitches out here. For real, for real. And that, my friend, a bitch who is not needed wants to be wanted. Remember that. Quote me. Write this down. Write this down. I don't see notepads out. I do not see notepads out. A bitch who is not needed desires to be wanted. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Women thrive on attention. No woman wants to feel as though she's not appealable or she doesn't appeal to, especially a woman who's giving you her attention before, bro. Because then in her head, she's like, what, am I not good enough no more? Does he have other bitches? Is he bored of me? You feel me? And this is terrible that it's like that, but that's just how it is. You feel me? So if a woman ever backs up from you, don't trip off it, my nigga. I swear to God, bro. I'm telling you, I've hit a lot of jump shots. You feel me? When the defenders backed off of me. You feel me? When the defenders backed off, he's like, I don't think you'll shoot the shot. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot that bitch. Bow, nigga. Get back on defense. Fuck it. Take the ball out, nigga. What you doing? Fuck is you talking about? I'm telling you, chat, like, I promise you, a lot of, you feel me, jumpers will go in after a while if they keep letting you shoot. What I'm saying is, hand down, man down. Thank you. Thank you, Brissy. Hand down, man down. Shorty put the hand down, you feel me? Ain't no hand in your face no more. Shoot that bitch. And then get back on defense. Short-term memory. You feel me? You gotta play defense.
Especially if you want her to come back, is to pull back even further. So after the begging and the pleading and the baby come back, you can blame it all on me. Didn't work. I eventually just gave up and did what every dude does in this situation. You crawl back to your niggas.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you was about to say you a whore. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna say you gonna be a thot. I'm out here like, yup, nigga. Nope. He said crawl back. I thought you might say crawl back to your hoes. He said niggas?
In this situation,
what?
You crawl back to your niggas. Broken and defeated. The same niggas that were always there for you, but you abandoned them for a girl who has now left you in shambles. And at first they make sure you realize how fucked up it was for you to turn your back on them for a girl.
Or our JJ, appreciate the 7 months.
There were many a days where niggas could not run full court because you were off somewhere cuddled up with some girl. Many nights when the freestyle session in the back of the car didn't hit the same because you weren't there. And even though you're trash at freestyling, your presence added to the vibe. And you let some girl take that away. And now she's done with you and left you a shell of the man you once were. But they are 10 toes down. So they take you back into the group so they can rebuild you from the rubble into a better, stronger nigga. And like a phoenix, you rise from the ashes on a healthy diet.
See, that's the difference between me and you. When I went through my shit, yeah, Josh was there for me, whatever, but you ran into the arms of your homeboys. I ran into the arms of multiple women. But granted, he probably like, actually, I think my way worked out pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it worked out. I think I'm chilling. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that one time TK ended stream for a sugar mama MILF he been talking to. You know what's crazy? Never mind. I was gonna say something, but y'all niggas gonna disrespect me. Y'all niggas gonna sit here and just call me all types of slut shaming.
Riot. Oh, fuck that bitch. And
Hey,
she
hey,
wasn't
whoa,
even that bad anyways. And with time,
that don't
you
make you
return
cool,
to
TK.
form.
Hey,
and you
man.
start acting like your old self. But now, you're better, stronger. The heartbreak has made you more of a savage.
Yo, this is facts. Why does it take heartbreak to turn niggas? What? Listen, two things happen out of heartbreak. You either get better or you get worse. Majority of times, if you a nigga like me, if you built like me, you feel me, you get better. I feel like that's what I did. I got better. You feel me? Or you get worse. And then if you get worse, but the only time you ever get worse is when you you hang on to it for too long. Like, it's okay to be hurt, but you need to use that time where you're hurt to grow. That character development goes crazy, bro. Listen, my character development went stupid, nigga.
And thus begins.
I went from Tamashi to ScumTK. And I think that's the most character development I've seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Your journey to becoming YoungDon, the Sauce God. Or whatever the fuck your name is, nigga. You get the gist.
Oh, okay, slow down.
And that's what happened to me. By the time senior year started, I had gotten over the breakup and I held no resentment towards Taylor. The only thing I cared about was basketball, school, and my niggas.
See, I'm still waiting for you to say the bitches.
I would see Taylor at school and wave hello and keep it moving. And she noticed this. She saw the glow. She saw that I was okay without her and had moved on. I didn't text her. I had no interest in being friends with her. And that ultimately is why she came back. But again, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's why she came back at the time, which is why about 7 months later, she broke up with me again. But the second time I got her back, I wasn't as clueless as the first. But that's a story for a different day. Shawty hit me back, she said